The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
A crazy winner's bracket has led us to this point. One of these players we expected to be here, the other has taken a big step up this year to rise to the challenge. Who will punch the first ticket to the finals? It may take 7 games to find out. Hello puzzlers, this is Cards of the Heart. Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament 2025. And after so many races, we are down to 2 in the winner's bracket. It is the defending champion Yoschi112 taking on WizardPerson. And to help me to actually step in for me to call this match this time around, we do have FFR Pro 21, who is typically here. How psyched are you for this match, FFR?
Yeah, pretty excited. We're down to the last couple players in this tournament. Yoshi, of course, this little guy right here, always doing very well in these tournaments. Gonna be looking to, make it, 4 in a row, this year. But, WizardPerson, he's been working his magic. He's been, getting through some pretty tough opponents. And he's going to be looking to work some more magic and, get a big upset over the 3-time defending champion here. So, pretty excited.
I think it would be a big upset. Maybe WizardPerson wouldn't think so with how he's been preparing for today, but it should be a lot of fun nonetheless. But I think we might have someone else here.
What's up? Yeah, it's your boy Beeson. Hello, welcome back to Puzzle Games, everybody. I'm super excited for this matchup, but I think, you know what? This match is way too hype to just have 2 people commentating it. So, I'm gonna turn this over. Why don't you go ahead and why don't you introduce yourself?
Do I need to introduce myself? I mean, I think they know who I am.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm Conch. I'm sure only actually maybe like 3 of you actually know who I am because I'm never here. But I'm here today. Surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy match. We got Yoshi and Wizzy P going at it.
What up?
Who would have thought, right? Both of these guys, they're both like top dogs.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a pretty crazy one seeing them going at it.
Top 10 in the world. Let's go.
Indeed. This is getting so crazy. We have to bring in the founder of the Conch Kill himself to help call the action.
I didn't call it that. But, now that I think I need to get a spreadsheet out. I gotta keep some counts here.
Yeah. Start them monthlies next month. We could do that.
I haven't tracked them in a while.
Yeah. Welcome back.
I got lazy.
Yeah, welcome back. It's good to see you, man.
Thanks. It's good to see you too, Beef.
Yeah.
This is going to be a crazy matchup. It's going to be crazy in the booth. It's going to be crazy on the field. These 2 players have been practicing like crazy for what's about to come. And yeah, it's going to be a best of 7 this time around. We'll tell you all about that in just a second. But first, if you're tuning into this game for the first time, you're not exactly sure how everything goes down here, allow me to take a couple minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Tetris Attack is a match 3 puzzle game released for the Super Nintendo in North America and Europe based on the Super Famicom game Paled Upon. It was also localized and broadcast through the Super Famicom's Satellaview add-on multiple times throughout its service. Both versions are playable in this tournament. Swapping up to 2 panels in your stack at a time, match at least 3 panels of the same color horizontally or vertically to make the panels disappear. Simply matching 3, however, will not be enough to win. You need to make combos and chains to not only stop your stack's gradual rising for a short time and prevent your stack from breaking through the top of your field, but also send garbage to your opponent to force their stack to the top of their field. Make combos by matching more than 3 panels at once. The amount of time they stop rising the stack is minimal, but so is the amount of time their garbage makes the opponent's field shake. Quick wins can be achieved if you stack combo garbage correctly. Make chains by linking sets of matches together. Make one set of panels disappear and then let the panels directly above them fall into another match. Their garbage makes the opponent's field shake more, but they stop the rising stack for much longer. Forcing your opponent's stack to the top is more consistent with larger chain garbage. To beat the CPU opponents, you must either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is topped out, send so much garbage that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage in a way to make them think they can no longer make a move. Due to how combo garbage is handled in this game, this is by far the least likely scenario. In Versus mode, the easy level has 10 stages, the normal level has 11, and the levels hard and V-hard as we call it have 12. In this tournament, players will be racing each other through all of those stages to defeat the final stage as fast as they can. The player who does that first wins the race. The player who wins a predetermined number of races first wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. So we are now in the best of 7 portion of our tournament. Best of 5 is done. We're not doing that anymore. We've gone to the highest level. Now we can only go bigger. So winners finals, losers finals we'll have next week are best of 7 in the V-hard level. So the first to win 4 races will win the match and punch their ticket into the grand finals, which we will hopefully see in 2 weeks to close out this tournament. Just as a reminder, the overall winner of this tournament will be getting a role in our community Discord server with the title of TA 2025 champion. And of course, a lot of the people playing in this tournament will now be getting a portion of our crowdfunded prize pool. Prize pool now set at $556 out of our ultimate goal of $1,000. Thanks to everyone's support thus far, we are giving prizes to the top 8 in our versus tournament, but if we get to $1,000, then everyone will get a little bit of a piece. So it'll make the sting of losing for most of us just sting a little bit less, I hope. But if you want to make it better, puzzlers, then I'm sure at this point you know what to do. You've got tips. You can go to that Stream Elements tip page link on screen. If you're in the live Twitch chat, you can type !pool to get to that tip page. If you've got any bits, maybe you filled out some surveys on the Twitch Research Power Group, got some bits, you can throw those our way at our Puzzle Speedrun Twitch channel. Or maybe you have a Prime Gaming subscription you haven't used for this month. You can send that our way, and that's a tier 1 subscription that'll add $1 to the pool, and higher tiers will add more to the pool as indicated on screen. So thank you to everyone who has made this pool as it has thus far, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more before this tournament is all done. But we'll take a look at our bracket, review what is at stake here. It is Yoschi112, the 5 seed, the WizardPerson at the 7 seed, being the 2 players that have made it through the winner's bracket and looking to get into the finals first. The winner will be going to the grand finals. The loser will have to play me next week in losers finals. So that's going to be a lot to consider for our players. And why don't I get out of the way and let the people who will be calling today's match preview what we are going to see. Beefin, go ahead and take it.
You got it. Thanks, Cards. Yeah, this is going to be an amazing match. I mean, this is, like I said, people are top 10 in the world. You got the world #1 in Yoshi, 3-time defending world champion, going against Wizzy P. I mean, Wizzy P has been, doing a lot better in this field. Usually hasn't progressed this far, but yeah, is going to sit in winners finals. So I'm gonna ask FFR first. FFR, what do you see as the keys to the matchup today?
Yeah, the keys to the matchup is whether, obviously Yoshi being one of the much faster cursor speeds that we have seen here. So you would expect Yoshi to, probably do a lot of lag chainings, probably go for a lot more aggressive attacks. But yeah, definitely impressed with WizardPerson's play. He's a Pokemon Puzzle League main who has done a lot of work in that game and generally does pretty well in those Pokemon Puzzle League tournaments. But yeah, very impressive showing from him in Tetris Attack. I think I want to say this is his best finish in a Tetris Attack tournament. I don't know if cards can check that for me. But yeah, we've seen WizardPerson obviously get pretty salty. I know what the salt is like, all very well in these tournaments and playing these games. So I think it's going to be important for him to just try to stay relaxed and just play your own game the way that he knows best here, and hopefully RNG goes his way.
Yeah, absolutely. And Conch, I mean, you've been kind of watching these tournaments. You've been a big mainstay in these tournaments. Like I know you haven't participated in the last couple, but you've been watching these tournaments. You've been seeing what's going on. What do you think is going to be the key difference, and what do you think? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think your prediction is going to be for how this is going to go?
I couldn't even begin to really try to predict what I think is going to happen because this is Tetris Attack we're talking about. What I would say, I think, is we're going to have to see that both of these players have absurdly high ceilings for how well they can set up and what they can do.
Yeah.
But Tetris Attack itself can say no at any moment. So I think a big key is going to be who's going to be the most stable in the face of the insanity of this game refusing to cooperate. So I definitely think that it's not going to just be about your initial send, but how you can recover whenever something goes wrong and how well you can keep your head on. That's what I think is probably the key to actually getting through this game.
Yeah, and I mean, let's take a look at our chat. Like they're predicting who's going to win this match, and it looks like it's 60-40 right now in Yoshi's favor. But that can all change in a turn of a dime. Like Conch said, this game is you try to mitigate the the randomness. You try to do all that, and that's why these players are in winners finals. But randomness can happen. I mean, in my matchup against Yoshi, it went 5 games, and there was a lot of randomness that happened. So Tetris Attack is the main winner, is I guess what we're all trying to say.
Yeah.
Tetris.
I'm sorry, neither player is going to win today.
No one wins today. Tetris Attack wins. But let's not waste any more of your time. Let's get to this hype action. It is the number 5 seed, the defending world champion Yoschi112 against the number 7 seed WizardP, and that match is coming at you. Horrible Neil Everett impression. Oh yeah, we got baseball in the background for WizardP. Let's go.
He's good. He's gonna get the LPS demonetized.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but
DMCA alert.
It'll be fine. Nobody needs to know.
Yeah. We're just just focus on the puzzles. It don't matter.
I was gonna shout out some baseball commissioner, and then I realized I have no idea who it is.
The last commissioner I remember was Bud Selig. I don't think he's still commissioner anymore. I don't even think he's alive anymore. I'm sorry, Bud, if you're still alive.
This is going further than I thought it would.
Rob Manfred, thank you. Cards in the chat, bailing me out.
Well, nobody needs... Mr. Rob doesn't need to know.
Bobbert doesn't need to know that. This is super hype. I think the last time that these two played, it was in 2023, and he was Tayman back then, and he took Yoshi to game 5, but that was in the popcorn level picks. That was when easy to V hard, all of those were on the table. So this is going to be really interesting. It's going to be all V hard all the time. Counters are clock's counting down. We're about to ready to get started for game 1 here. This is going to be sweet. Let's get after it. I got my water. I got my conch. I got my FFR. I'm cozy. Are you?
All right. Well, here we are. We are started. Game 1.
I love that. I love that T formation setup. Oh man, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's something that you'll see up from Yoshi a lot, is optimization of figuring out what the correct combo sends are. Gets the 12-second stage, and Wizzy P unfortunately gonna get a garbage clear there.
He's got the lines, just got the clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting away with a 24 on a clear is not that bad.
Okay, Yoshi's gonna take a little bit to set up there, but gets a backup 8 combo, and gonna be incidental clear. Yeah, no clearing pattern there. It's gonna be another 12-second stage. FFR, talk to me about how just completely irritating these clearing patterns can be.
Yeah. Sometimes you can kind of see on WizardPerson's Bumpty there. They can clear a lot of blocks, and sometimes when they just start clearing, and then next thing you know, your 5-line attack now all of a sudden needs 6 lines, 7 lines, 9 lines, sometimes even 10 lines, and it's irritating. It's obviously not irritating Yoshi right now. He's gone 12, 13 to start, which is really good.
Yeah, he was exiting dog at around 130, I think, like sub 130. That's like really, really fast. 12, 13. And WizardPerson, getting out of dog, under 150. That's a really, really good benchmark, and something that you definitely want to be, cognizant of as you're heading out of the first quarter.
She answers that 17 with a 16.
Just doing Yoshi things, just doing it.
Casual.
Yeah. Ooh, beautiful lag chain setup there. Wow.
Oh, that's so good from
Wizzy P going nuts on
WizardPerson.
that build. That was
Reward the
beautiful.
man. Yes, sir.
Drop that like it was hot. Yeah, 12 seconds. I've been watching Wizzy P a lot, prepare for this match. I know this is a lot. This is like huge for Wizzy P, and he was beating me in those races. He was, he's really put in the work and the effort.
He's been playing real strong. I don't think I took a single one off of him in the friendlies we did the other day.
Yeah, Yoshi's gonna get out of Froggy at sub 3 minutes. That's actually sub 250. Gonna be another garbage clear for Wizzy P.
And that was with a 25-second frog too.
Yeah. Wizzy P's got the stuff in the back end, so that's gonna be 25. Gonna exit at about 304. Yeah, about 304.
Yeah,
So
it's not too bad. You generally kind of want to kill Froggy at under 3 minutes is usually pretty good.
Ooh, yeah, Blarg didn't have enough stop time to get over to that, and yeah, that's gonna be a 21. So Yoshi exiting sub 330. That's really, really strong. And let's see if he can, good sub 8 pace. Let's see if he can keep going.
Clear for Wizzy.
Yeah, those garbage clears, those definitely add up, because if you think about it, it's going to be like 7-8 seconds for all of that the garbage to resolve. But
still only a 22 after getting that big clear. That's I think I speak for all of us when I say we can be happy with getting 22s on Blarg.
Oh man, beautiful lag setup from Yoshi right there to make it so that Fish wasn't able to get over to that clear in time. Yeah, gonna get out, sub 410 going into Raven. Very, very strong. And FFR, Wizzy P, he's hanging in there. He's doing what he needs to do. He's making the combos and the sends that he needs to be sending. He's doing really, really well.
He's putting
Yeah,
up there.
I
Run,
mean,
run.
he's
You're on
he's
Yoshi's
keeping
side,
up,
so you can go.
keeping up with Yoshi so far. You know, not that far back. One stage goes wrong for Yoshi, and WizardPerson catches a good one. Things
Speaking
can
of one
swing
stage,
really quickly.
Yeah, did you speak that into existence, FFR? My God, yeah, Yoshi's really dealing with it. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought Yoshi was gonna get up to those blues, but yeah, Yoshi's gonna go into the cave at about 5:02. Yep, 5:02, and sub 5 caves are exactly where you want, and Wizzy P is only about 7-8 seconds behind going into the cave.
Yeah, and we've seen Cave do some very weird things. You can sometimes get 9-10 second stages. Sometimes stage can last for 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, I really like the aggressive play from Yoshi right there, understanding that
Oh.
Hookbill was going on a stack raise, but is gonna get incidental clears
Oh.
here. Okay, gonna clunk at 19. Let's
Hey,
go.
nice.
it looks like the
Yeah,
AI
any
needs
stage
to
under
watch
20
that.
seconds is very good. 20 seconds per stage does give you around a 7:48 in real time.
Wizzy P was one line short there and is gonna eat a garbage clear right there. That's really unfortunate. Second tier is gonna be there as well. No incidental chains here, so this should clunk here. Yep.
Yeah.
35 seconds, but lost 16 seconds there against Yoshi, so he's just gotta put that out of his mind, he just has to keep playing his game. Just like Yoshi's gonna continue playing with a 13. Jeez, Conch.
He said, Wizzy P's got to put that out of his mind, whereas Yoshi is out of his mind. You see that?
Yeah. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, just amazing. Ooh, Tayman getting color conflicted there. Gonna get a backup here, 2-5 like it, but he's gonna need to send some more garbage here. I don't think Plant's gonna be topped off, especially not going this low.
Oh, yeah, that's down to row 2-ish.
No.
Oh, and
no!
Wizzy P pressed the L and R button too many times.
And so did Yoshi!
Oh, Yoshi, dolling too much. He runs out
Oh
of
my
time
God!
himself.
Double.
The double KO. Except that it's not a tie in this game, but
That's a reset, right?
yeah, I think that's a reset.
Reset.
I think we got to play this one over, but yeah, I mean the silver lining for Yoshi is that he's a full stage ahead, but again, when these situations happen, you just got to get them out of your mind, and you just can't think about it. You just have to keep going, and Yoshi's doing that really well. Oh, almost a 10-second K-Mech.
Oh.
Ooh, but gets the color conflict, and there's a 13 there. Very nice, and even with a death, Yoshi's still on sub-8 pace.
That was a beautiful.
Yeah, a fast enough
Answered
Bowser? Maybe, because not a low 8 with a death? Just wild.
I think Yoshi's gonna go for it. I think Yoshi. Yep. But
Oh,
he would
yeah,
have to have.
that's the aggressive play.
Yep, that's exactly what you need. I don't think he wanted that 4-6 there, but he's just gonna take it regardless. Yeah, I needed basically an 11-second stage to sub-8 that, but still really, really strong here. Uh-oh.
It's gonna be chaining now.
Uh-oh.
Bowser trying to chain.
Oh, those hearts. What a heartbreaker.
Okay,
Wizzy P,
nothing.
he's got some combos on the back end, but
immediate. Bowser.
yeah, wow. That was nuts. What a crazy first game. Yeah, and Wizzy P, getting out of K-Mech there in 27 seconds is finishing up there, but yeah, it's going to be Yoshi with an 820. Yeah, with a death. I want to point that out. 820 with a death. It's going to take game number 1, and let's finish up Wizzy P's Bowser right here. Yeah, FFR, how do you feel about that game 1? What do you think these players are thinking, especially since both of them took a death?
Yeah, Yoshi in the race chat say that he died to the legendary 5 times input drop. Yeah, this is a Super Nintendo game that does lag quite a lot. Does push the
He has to
the
send
Super
it.
Nintendo. No, Bowser raised 2 rows into a ghost clear. Oh, that is super rude.
My
Yeah,
fart.
Tayman not wanting any of that.
Yeah, Wizzy P, letting the game know who plays who, and gonna look over at the baseball action, seeing what's going on, and is gonna get ready for game number 2. Conch, what was your takeaway from that? That was a really crazy game 1, and I think it's gonna be kind of what we're gonna be expecting for the match going forward.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of whiplash there, obviously. Double deaths. It's not something you see every day. But I would say, I mean, really, Tay just it kind of got a little. Sorry, Wizzy P, whichever. Don't want to use the old name too much. It seemed like he got a little bit bad luck, like especially right at that end there. Like he just didn't send. There was that tiny little delay where he extended an attack just too far and allowed Bowser to get an extra clear. Like sometimes you just get in that spot where you got to send a little faster. I think that might have been what did it.
Yeah, that was just commentating it. I'm over here just heavy breathing. I could not have asked for a better game 1 between these two players. This is really, really sweet. Ever since Conch told me that he was gonna stop by for chicken wings and Tetris attack, I was like, you got to commentate this match.
Mostly for the wings.
Yeah, this is gonna be super hype. And FFR, this is everything we could ask for.
Yeah, both players, playing very well right now. Unfortunately, WizardPerson just kind of get, that little bit of, I guess, my bad luck at the end there. But, it's only one game, it is first to 4, so, WizardPerson, oh geez, getting salty even just practicing the pregame. Oh boy.
All right, Yoshi's already ready to go already, and yeah, Wizzy P wasting 0 of everyone's time. Yeah, GLGL, we're gonna get game 2 underway. Let's see if these players can brush those early deaths off and really show us what they got. And it looks like Wizzy P, we're gonna be about 2-second delay from Wizzy P, so just keep that in your back of the mind as we're going into game 2 here. Yoshi's setting up a beautiful lag chain with a 5-5 finisher. There's an 8 combo there. He's not going to take it, but yeah, Lack is on a particularly annoying clearing pattern right there, but it's going to have 1 pillar there, and yeah, going to get out of there in 14 seconds. Wizzy P, come on, Lack, come on. Okay, 20 seconds isn't bad, especially on Lack, who can be super, super trolly in the beginning.
I really like what he was going for on his opener, but he got a color conflict and he lost it. Kind of lost the plot.
Yoshi there trying to go for a 2-5 there, doesn't complete it. It's gonna get a backup 5-5, but there's a lot of clears here with those stars. But yeah, Bumpty's gonna go ahead and start down stacking, do an empty well, and that's gonna be a 12-second stage.
Yeah, Yoshi off to that really good start once again. Maintaining that good gameplay.
Yeah, that 11. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just making sure that he's optimizing. Making good combos, making good sense. Like that 8 combo into a 9 combo,
yeah.
And then a backup. Oh, messed up.
There we go.
That smell. 9-second dog. That dog is not digging out of that.
Oh, another one?
Oh, 10 seconds.
Almost.
Contestant 2.
Both players popping off now.
This is here we go. Finally, some good food.
I think they're happy about that last one.
I think they're doing just fine, but I don't think Yosh is doing fine with this send. Drop those chains a couple of times and just sends a 2-7. That's not what you want to see, even if that is the Yuki special, and he's gonna get cleared there. Unfortunate, but Tayman, there's 2 pillars. There's 1 pillar. Nice, very nice. Synced up stages, and yeah, he's gonna gain 9 seconds and gonna take the lead here. Gonna take a 2-second lead. Man.
Yeah, where's a person bounce back after that? Maybe a little bit of an uncooperative Lakitu, but Yeah, he's got a string of really good stages going.
Yoshi not being able to set up a lag chain right there is going to get it to another 2-3-5 right there. Back up 9 combo is going to be really big, but there's going to be a lot of garbage coming down. Yeah, this frog's really, really low, but who isn't low is Wizzy P with an 11-second frog, and is going to take a pretty big lead going into Blarg here. Both players are exiting frog under like at 2:45 or below. That's a blisteringly fast pace.
These are both gnarly runs.
Ooh, WizardPerson had a color conflict, but changed it into a lag chain. That was so beautifully done.
You know, one of the things that me and Conch were talking about was Wizzy P's expertise in PPL and the lower game speed and going for trying to go for too much. Conch, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sorry, I was just looking as you were saying that, I was thinking almost the opposite about the expertise of PPL actually kind of helping in that case, because he's so used to extending chains until he's ready to drop.
That's fair, yeah.
Even though something he wasn't looking for happened, he was still able to just keep the chain going instead of accidentally sending early.
That's fair.
So, it's funny how I was saying that I think that something could be a problem, and then it turns out to just be a blessing in this one.
Yeah, I feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, FFR, but yeah, being the world champ and everything, PPL is all about, trying to find and optimize and your chains and not dropping them, and I think that's really helping Wizzy P, not drop as many chains.
Yeah, for sure, especially when you play the super hard difficulty in that game. A lot of times you're wanting to extend chains out for quite some time, sometimes going out 10, 11, 12, 13 chain, because while you're chaining, you're looking at your opponent's stack to try to find the best time to drop your attack to try to get a fast stage. So, it's just kind of, being able to extend those chains out for long periods of time is what kind of helps you, not drop chains. And it's working out very good for our players. Both players getting sub 450 Raphael kills. As I like to say, these players they're off to schmoove in USA.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, both players are into the cave in under 5 minutes. Both players definitely have a shot at sub-8ing this race. I think Wizzy P got in there about 10 seconds after Yoshi did, and Yoshi just serving the beats, just following that up with a 17-second hookbill kill, and Wizzy P is going to be a little short here, going to have to probably send another chain. Ooh,
Why?
Just swagging on me. 11 combo. Oh, the 5 combo. Boo.
He's built some very gorgeous attacks here.
And so is Yoshi. I mean, whoa, the double lag chain right there. Beautiful. Even though it's a 5 chain, there's going to be some jiggle there if Plant can get to it. It's going to start down stacking. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm going to get to that clear, and let's see if Wizzy P can catch up there after that 40.
Yoshi's Plant's going to chain off of the garbage there. That usually means the stage could unravel.
Reds in the second tier.
Oh, no. It's not going to be too much clunk here. Let's see if... Okay, Plant's not going to get out of that. Going to be a 34, and yeah. Still on blistering sub-7, or sub-8 pace, excuse me. Sub-7 pace, that'd be hot.
Imagine.
Could you imagine?
Thankfully, a sub-7 has yet to happen in a race, but... Ooh, WizardPerson timing that attack beautifully to Neoprona's race, getting the 14 and making up a lot of time on that stage.
Interesting that Yoshi didn't go for that lag chain there, cutting it off at a 4 chain. And okay, the 6 chain here from K-Mech is going to start down stacking. There's 2 empty wells here. I think there was way too much jiggle there to get a quick kill, and is going to have a garbage clear here. No chains off the garbage, and let's hope that this is going to be convenient. Okay.
Yes.
26 seconds.
No time left. Beautiful. Comes a down stack for WizardPerson.
Talk to me. Oh, no.
No.
Horizontal 6,
no.
but it will not be 2 bodies.
Oh. There's not going to be anything here, but he's going to probably prioritize reds. No, the down stack from the
Ooh.
stars and the chain off the garbage.
Oh no.
But while that's going on, let's see if Yoshi can close this out. That 4-6 chain's really, really pretty. Gonna get a backup 8 combo here. Gonna probably go for a 9 combo here. Yep, gonna send a 9 combo.
Bowser's chaining like mad.
And here comes the
Yeah,
Bowser
that's
down stack. Down
nine
stack,
chain,
down
the
stack.
down
The greens,
stack.
yep, the greens are gonna align
Yeah.
there.
Bowser had a
Oh,
huge
Bowser's gonna get a
chain. He had all
chain off of the
crap.
garbage too.
Wizzy P is still dealing with garbage clears here from K-Mac. And so Yoshi's dealing with second tier chains from Bowser. There's another chain off the garbage. Okay, Wizzy P's gonna get out in 113, but Yoshi's gonna get out of Bowser in 43 seconds. And you know, that's what happens sometimes, you know, like you're on sub 8 pace and you're like, hell yeah, I can do this, and stage happens, and yeah, you finish with an 805.
We all know it.
Don't we all know it?
Yeah, I mean Yoshi actually had a couple less than cooperative stages with Piranha and Bowser, but still that's a low 8 because everything else is just super fantastic.
Yeah, finishing out with an 805, that's really, really strong. Let's see if Wizzy P is going to be able to finish strong. There's going to be a couple lag chains. Oh, so decides to swap out of it. Goes for a backup lag chain right there.
Bowser might be
he's
out
gonna
of
be crushed.
resources. Yes, sir.
And he is.
I think it's safe to say that Wizzy P has won the match. Yes.
He's won the match in your heart as the originator of the conch kill.
Well, I'm just gonna come right out and say it. My heart's the only one that matters. Wizzy P is the winner.
We did it. We did it. Great job, everyone.
Congratulations.
We did it.
Awesome show.
A Tetris attack is you. And Wizzy P gonna finish out with an 857. Again, super solid time, you know. Didn't review Wizzy P's game 1 time. You'll notice that he did take a forfeit there, so by tournament regulation, if you take a forfeit, your time will be the winning time plus 5 minutes, hence the reason why that is a 13:20. But you gotta feel good, you know, like, I mean, FFR, we talk about, you know, especially at this level, you know, you're going for like 830s, and, you know, I think an 857 definitely plays.
Yeah, it against most players that can definitely play pretty well.
Mhm.
Against someone like Yoshi, probably not so much. You know, that's why I try. You know, whenever I try with V-hard races and matches, you know, try to keep the runs, you know, under 830, because once you start getting to the lower 8-minute times, your chances of winning the race, no matter against who, definitely go up quite considerably. And we are starting game number 3. Yoshi up 2-0 here.
I think these guys, you know, they're wanting to get this over with. I think they're, you know, they're wanting us to have our wings faster.
Yeah.
But so's Yoshi, especially with that incredibly fast send and recognizing where the 5 combo patterns were. But unfortunately, it's going to get garbage cleared here. Oh, it's going to get a chain off the garbage. Super unfortunate. Okay, going to be a 24. Wizzy P's going to get a 21 and take a 3-second lead.
Yoshi went bigger on his opener than I normally expect to see from him.
Yeah, he went to like, what, a 5 chain or something?
Yeah,
I
went
can't
to
only count to 4. I'm not sure, buddy.
I believe. I think he went bigger because he probably saw Lakitu was really low. So, you know, first things first. You know, you gotta make sure you top off the opponent.
And he went very small this time.
Yeah, and with an 8 combo, 9 combo, yeah. A very powerful, you know, combo send. Very powerful combo game. Yeah, very calculated. Yeah, I've heard him describe that as, you know, his style is very calculated, you know. Yeah, Wizzy P keeping up. Yeah. Go ahead, FFR,
Yes.
talk to me.
Yes, yeah, spamming those 8 and 9 combos, you know, sending 2 lines at a time, definitely adds up really quickly. And 10 seconds for contestant number 1 here on
Hell
the
yeah,
doggo.
Man, these players, these players want it today. They are going after it. You know, Wizzy, the dog's gonna dig a hole out. Oh, I'm gonna dig an even bigger hole. Oh no, no
Oh,
chains off the
this
garbage here,
actually.
but there's gonna be a lot of. No, oh god,
Ooh, I almost.
whoa!
Wait, hold on. Yoshi with an 8-second wiggler.
Yeah, business has picked
Holy
up.
cow.
Business has picked up, and with that 10-second stage, the 8-second stage, we've already got a 1-stage lead for Yoshi. And Wizzy Peach has just got to hunker down, just got to concentrate and play his game. You know, you can't do anything about those, 10-second stages or anything like that. You just gotta keep going. But
Yeah,
man, when you're dropping 8 and 9 combos like that, and you're just making it so that there's hardly any jiggle that happens, and making it so you just top your opponent out really quickly. I mean, that's really advantageous for Yoshi. Conch, what do you say?
Yeah, the shake time definitely makes a huge difference, and we all know he's so disgustingly good at building his combos. Like, I cannot. I honestly, I've said it before. I can't even like track Yoshi's gameplay. I can't follow it. I just see him do it, and I go, "That's pretty good."
Yeah, and I mean that's like that's one thing that people if you're looking for a somewhere to work on, if you're looking for what's the next step, I always say to work.
Oh,
Jeez.
Ooh.
But yeah, I was gonna say like you working on your 8 and 9 combo patterns, just all your combo patterns, like that's really really strong. And I feel you, Wizzy P. I mean, like you couldn't do
Yeah.
anything about that. Like I mean, like that's one of those situations where you send correctly and it's just, you just get cleared on.
Tetris Attack says no.
Tetris Attack
Yeah, I
said
know
no
that.
talking.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling, This game really said no to me for this entire season. And that is a 14 fish for Yoshi. So despite that,
Top larg.
unfortunate blarg, Yoshi is sub 4 leaving Lunchfish, maintaining that full 1-stage lead.
Yeah, not to be outdone for Tay. I mean, he's exiting Blarg at around, 4 minutes. That's still pretty good, like that sets you up for a decent sub 8 time. But yeah, not like Yoshi is really just getting after it. But this clunk. Oh no, the blues were there.
Oh, that
Fish would
should have
never.
gone, just didn't.
Clears on both sides.
Ooh, almost second tier from Tayman, or excuse me, Wizzy P, but they got out there at 20 seconds. But again, Yosh, that's 2 out of the last 3 cave entries under 5 minutes. I think he exited Raven at about 4:43. So let's see what these players can do. Yep, sees the 5 combo right there. Yoshi's gonna get a lag chain right there. Very, very strong. Back up 8 combo
Wow.
there, looking nice, but it's gonna be a couple lines short. Yeah, Hookbill's gonna get that clear right there, and sometimes these enemies just go much lower than you even expect, and there's nothing you can really do there. As Yoshi's gonna gather with a 23, still pretty good, but Conch approved kill for
Beautiful.
Wizzy P.
He went
There
very
it
aggressive on
is.
his open, and then it came up short, and then he just went to town on the follow-up until there was nothing left.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a 528 cave entrant for Wizzy P, and still Yoshi's still got that 1-stage lead. That's working it. And oh, there was a 5 combo that could have been had, but gets a backup 5 combo right there. Going out to a 5 chain. That's pretty unexpected in cave because, these cave opponents can certainly take advantage of bigger chains that create jiggle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think Yoshi had to go out a little bigger. Had what looked like a few input drops, so had to improvise. No, the greens lined up for the 2nd tier chain. That's just not fair.
But Wizzy P doing what he needs to do. There's another clear from Yoshi, and Wizzy P is going to get out of Hookbill in 28 seconds. Okay. Keeping it manageable. We're at 3rd and reasonable right now.
There's that cave wilding I was talking about earlier.
Yeah. Cave's wilding out, man.
This game can get a little
Yeah,
goofy.
yeah. Yeah, one stage deficit is not unreasonable to make up in this part of the game.
I saw a 5 combo there that Wizzy P could have gone for. I think he's just trying to bank on, that the 4 combos weren't creating as much jiggle. And yeah, 14-second plant. This is doable for Wizzy P. This is doable.
Right. I've noticed his sends have been a lot more
down stack.
aggressive one, which I approve of in Cave.
Absolutely. Now, what do you think? What do you think the sweet spot is for chain sends? 3 chain? Ooh, nice frame perfect there from Wizzy P.
Yeah.
Cave,
Yeah, I feel like for Hookbill and Neopron, they don't quite raise their stack as high as Kamek and Bowser. So I think 4 chain for Hookbill and Neoprana, and then 3 chain for Kamek and Bowser, because they raise their stack a little bit more.
Yeah, that was a frame perfect swap there from Yoshi, but yep, here we go. It's gonna go down, and yeah, Wizzy P's gonna get out of Kamek, and this is the opportunity that Wizzy P needed. You know what? I don't know if Bowser's gonna chain on anything. I don't know what's gonna happen. Stop time is illegal. Wow,
And
Wizzy
there
P
it is.
Yeah, Wizzy P did exactly what he needed to do. You know, got out of that Kamek pretty quickly, but I think that one stage deficit was just a lot to overcome there. And even though in our hearts we know that he got a sub 8, officially he got an 8 flat. So we're gonna go ahead.
His timer says 759.6. We're gonna count that as a sub 8.
I'm counting it as a sub 8, Jerry.
We're counting it.
And that's gonna be game 3 for Yoshi, up 3-0. And again, you know, a very respectable time. You know, Wizzy P is getting an 8:32, keeping it in there. I mean, look at these times. Like taking the outlier out, you know, the 13:20. These are all under 9 minutes. This is all what you're looking for high-level Tetris attack play, and these players are really bringing it today. This is why they're in winners finals. This is why they're playing this for the world championship, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
It's really tight groupings on the times too. Like, really, they're ranging about 20 seconds on their finish times.
Yeah.
And the difference between them is really it's about one stage. Like, one thing could happen. That's all it takes.
Yeah. Man, FFR, this is hype. Like, even though it's 3-0, it doesn't feel like a blowout, right?
Yeah, I mean, WizardPerson has been, you know, keeping it close for every race so far. You know, it's just Yoshi is just kind of had that little bit extra to just push through the randomness and, you know, be where he is at right now with a 3-0 stranglehold on this match.
Yeah, and I'm going back to because they played they actually played this season in the they played this season in the Flying Wiggler finals, and I'm just kind of seeing what their times are. But while I'm getting that up, timers are counting down for game number 4 here. This is quadruple match point for Yoshi right here. So let's see what can happen. And as I'm looking at the times, you know, these are actually much more competitive than the times that we had during the Wiggler Open and the Wiggler finals. You know, like, it was, you know, I don't want to, you know, call it out. It was kind of a beating in the Wiggler finals. Whoa!
Ooh, that was so good. That should get rewarded. Yes. Oh no, WizardPerson 1 line short.
Vile.
Yeah, I'm looking at these times, and yeah, it wasn't exactly a blowout, but Wizzy P lost a little bit worse. But yeah, these times are really solid, and it shows, you know, that Wizzy P has really stepped his game up and really has been working at getting better at this game and being I guess more of a panel specialist. Whoa! That smell! 9-second bumpty. Put some stank on it.
Oh man, yeah. Yoshi once again just flying start. WizardPerson has a good start too with 1913, but just it's just so hard to beat the start that Yoshi just got.
Yeah, and that was an excellent board awareness there from Wizzy P on that bumpty, like timing his send to the stack raise. Very, very good. But that's an 11. That's an 11 Yoshi, and he's exiting Poochie at 125.
Oh,
Jeez.
yeah. Yeah, starts don't really get much better than that unless you somehow do RNG manipulation.
Or if you can just lag chain and include 5 combos in there. Backup 8 combo here. That's going to be a 13. All right, 14. It's a little bit of a timer scam, but, you know, that's okay. And it looks like Wizzy P forgot to turn his clock on, but that's okay. We know that, unfortunately, he's currently a full stage behind. But, I mean, who wouldn't be if you had, like, a 9-second stage, an 11-second stage, a 125 dog exit? I mean... He's doing what he needs to be doing to keep in this, but yeah, Yoshi's on a heater right now. Beautiful 9 combo setup right there. Yeah, Froggy's super low. It's gonna have all those combos in the back end. 15 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Sub 230 frog kill. Oh hey, there's another conch.
No, it's not. Doesn't count. B never gets
oh
trusted in
yeah,
that
you're
part.
right.
Yeah, he could have done the bottom row and then down stacked.
Yeah, it was close.
I thought he was close to earning that bounty from a couple years ago, but not this time.
Rip. Wow, look at this. The horrible stack for Yoshi,
goodness.
and Yoshi's gonna leave Blarg at 3 minutes. This is a pace. This is a pace.
Almost.
And Wizzy P, watch your head.
Careful. I know
Watch your head, Jerry.
I know we bugged TA to raise her stacks, but you've already topped yourself out once like that. Uh-oh. WizardPerson unlocking Mega Assault mode.
Yeah, and Fish is gonna get that clear. But, you know, Yoshi's gonna send another backup 9 combo. There's nothing at the top. 21 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is a 340 Fish exit. Yeah, 340 Fish exit. Wow. Wizzy P's got a really good send going up here, but he needs to watch his head again. And Blarg is gonna get another chain off gonna downstack the purples into that empty well, and
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
And
and there's the rage quit that I did yesterday.
I do not wish to regale you on the story that I regaled everybody on. So let's just see what Yoshi's gonna do. So let's watch this. Here we go.
I don't want to jinx anything, but we said that was a 340 Fish, roughly, and if I remember correctly, Yoshi's PB has about like a 330 or 340 Fish time.
Something like that, yeah.
If not the current one, his previous one did.
There's a 9 combo setup right here. That's beautiful. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there's gonna be a chain here. Incidental chain. Yep. Okay, but there's not gonna be anything. But yeah, it's gonna get to those stars.
Yeah.
It's okay though. It's okay. You know. Should clunk here. Oh no, he's gonna be 1 line short. It's okay. It's okay. I think if there's no chains here, it's gonna be dead. Yep. Okay. All right. So we're still in this. I think this is gonna be about 509. Hook bill exit 508.
Yeah.
Super solid. Let's go. We've got this. Oh man. I'm super excited. This is gonna be awesome. Okay, I saw that formation. That was so beautiful.
The down stack into the 9.
That smell. 9-second plant. Let's go.
Double legging combos.
And we're 539 leaving plant, dude.
This guy.
Here we go.
How do you compete with that?
Like what are we doing here, dude? All right. I see a good 6 combo into the greens. Okay, gonna make the 5 combo there. Drop. Oh, another
Lord.
3-chain with a 4-5 backup. Gonna send a 9 combo. But K-Mech's gonna start chaining here.
Hmm.
That's gonna be at least a 6-chain.
Okay.
Okay, gonna be a
5.
5-chain. There's gonna be
5.
down stacks here. There's gonna be enough garbage, and yeah, Yoshi's flagging him out. 21.
Ooh, okay, here
Okay.
we are.
All right, here we go.
We have a chance.
Talk to me. Talk to me, dude. Talk to
have
me.
a
Is he gonna go-
chance.
I
Is he gonna go for the YOLO Bowser?
Come on, man. On the beatdown plan. Let's get
Yoshi
this.
has to go for it.
You
Come on.
gotta go for it. You gotta go for it. All right, here we go. 5, 3, 5. That's a 3, 5. That's a 4, 6 if he wants it. I think he's gonna go for the 8 combo here. 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay,
Ooh,
there's
these
no,
are some
there's no
pillars
chains.
for
There's no chains.
Bowser.
There's no chains. No! No!
Oh,
No! Come on! No!
That was a 7.
Oh, those are good pillars on Bowser too.
Game's full of it.
Okay, down stack.
And time.
7.
Oh my god. Dude,
That is 706 officially for Yoshi.
Punch can confirm. I'm like, my hand is shaking
He's
right now.
twitching over here.
Yeah, I'm tweaking out over here. This is, wow. That was unbelievable. That was. Where is Yoshi's sub 7? We're not. That was so close.
Yeah,
That was so close.
One
Yeah.
clear.
that,
That was just-
that was 2 seconds off of his race world record for this. His fastest race time is actually 7:04.
Wow.
I mean that's just insane.
How terrifying is this guy?
I can't
I
believe that he
mean-
didn't drop this on me when we played. I was expecting this to get dropped on me, but yeah. Let's go ahead and let's award him with a 706. Yoshi's going to get game 4 and is going to complete the 4-0 sweep. And Wizzy P told the game who plays who. And going to finish with a, winning time plus 5 minutes. And, I got to say, those 2 forfeits notwithstanding, this was a really solid showing from Wizzy P. This was a really, really good showing, and I think Wizzy P has really got to be proud of how he conducted himself in these matches. And he's not dead. He's got to go up against Cards next week,
No.
and we could have a run back of this match.
The salty runbacks definitely, I would say it's on the way.
It's on the table.
I agree with what you were saying earlier too. Even looking at these times in this one, like you can tell, like WizardPerson has improved immensely. I've been watching him stream lately, and dude's going pretty nuts. He's come a long way. He is putting in the work.
But there is one person who also put in the work, and let's go ahead and let's make this result official. Wow! Unbelievable! Yoschi112 4-0 sweep with a 7:06 final time, making a statement to retain his title and become a 4-time defending world champion. But yeah, he's punched his ticket into grand finals, and we're gonna see who's gonna fight him next week. That's gonna be a really, really hype matchup. It's gonna be Wizzy P and Cards as we're gonna take a look at our bracket. That's gonna be a heater of a losers final, and we might have a rematch. It's gonna be a rematch either way. It's either gonna be a rematch of winners finals that we had today, or it's gonna be a rematch of grand finals from last year. And yeah, that was just unbelievable. FFR, talk to me about what just happened. What are your thoughts?
I mean, what can I say? I mean, Yoshi did Yoshi things, and he is now in the grand finals in a very good position to win this Tetris Attack World Championship for the 4th year in a row. So that is going to be something to really look forward to. But we do have losers finals coming up next week, and it is another classic matchup between WizardPerson and Cards. Salt is running hot right now for Wizzy P here. Yeah, Cards.
Yeah.
What are you thinking right now? You get to face off against the new and improved WizardPerson.
Man, I swear, this is the matchup I was expecting to get here, but this is not the way I was expecting to get to it. Man, boy, has WizardPerson stepped up this year. And even though it wasn't there today for Yoshi, hardly anyone has it to compete with the times that Yoshi just got. Like, what? Okay, 706. Like, how?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
think
that-
the next
yeah.
closest
Yeah.
person, I think the next closest person in race history, with anywhere near that time, just reviewing the race time leaderboards, I believe it's FFR that has a 718. I have a 723. Beefin a 722, and that's about everyone else that's relatively close. Like that's insane. That's insane what Yoshi did today. And oh man, WizardPerson or I are gonna have to be the ones to compete with that. That's a little scary. that's a little scary. But again, as Beefin pointed out, we will find out who is going to be playing Yoshi for that title next week. And yeah, we've got a little match to wrap up coverage of today. Beef, Concha, talk to us about your takeaway from this match.
I'd hate to say that it was what I expected, because it wasn't. I really wanted to see a Game 7.
Yeah.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what else you can say about Yoshi. That dude's horrifying. How do you keep up with that?
I mean, he had 3 8x times, so like
Right.
that's where that you have to convert like sub 8s or get like lower 8-minute times. But when you got somebody popping a 706,
Yeah, like it's just,
ew.
I wouldn't want to fight that.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do.
you just gotta play your game. You just gotta play your game.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you gotta just hunker down and get your own stability going. But I don't even know what else to say, dude.
Yeah, but I'll kind of do my wrap up. This week has been like really, really awesome. This has been an amazing week of commentary and week of matches. I want to thank everybody who played this week. The two of you up there, Cards and FFR, and Yosh and Wizzy P. Those were awesome matches. Again, I want to thank Cards for putting this on. Conch, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
We're gonna go murder some wings after
Yeah,
this at the
we
FBA
are.
Hill. You know it.
Bro.
But I just want to say this tournament series, this has been amazing, and the level of everyone is getting so much higher, and it's really, really great to see the community progress. And lastly, I just want to thank all of you watching at home. You could have been anywhere in the world this weekend, but you took some time out of your lives and spent some of that here with us, and we appreciate it.
We will always appreciate it. So, here is the current schedule for next weekend. The losers finals match between myself and WizardPerson is currently scheduled for Sunday. But before that, on Saturday, we have a good 3-hour chunk devoted to our side event for the stage clear mode. And
Yeah,
as
oh boy,
I
yeah.
double check the signups for that tournament, I would have to jump into the tournament itself if we're going to have that tournament happen. So if you're interested in playing stage clear with us, please come join our Discord server and sign up. We could definitely use one more person to spice up the action and make it just a little bit harder for Yoshi to take home yet another side event title.
Don't bully me,
So-
Beef.
I think Conch needs to come out of retirement and play in the stage clear tournament.
Yeah, Conch, how much do you value your hands?
Get compression gloves, man.
I mean, I've been doing kind of okay. It's not so much the hands. That's Super Metroid that kills my hands. It's what I value my spirit. Stage clear is not too bad, but I have an obsession with stage clear. I'm slow because I'm trying to get points.
I totally feel that. Well,
I'd rather
as it
pick
stands
Lord
now,
back.
Indeed. Well, as it stands now, we have a stage clear event scheduled for next Saturday. Please join the Discord server and sign up in the appropriate text channel so we can make that happen here on twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun. 2 p.m. Eastern Time is when it starts. I expect it to take at least 3 hours. I mean, those stage clear runs are not short. They're like
No.
20 minutes for the top people, but it could take 30. So
Mhm.
be prepared for a long one. It should be a lot of fun. Hopefully it'll be a little less serious than the Versus event has been. We're just here to have a good time with the side events. I feel like Yoshi's gonna win another one anyway. But as for today's broadcast, that is going to do it for us. For FFR Pro 21, for Galloping Conch, for the Beefin 314, and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners. This has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.
Peace.